Hello everyone, this is Overclocked, and we are back into Barotrauma. I was basically in the last episode thinking I was going to do some wiring, and I was going to be done with the ship, and we'd be playing the game. But I decided to take one more episode because there were some issues that I wanted to address with the ship. Um, for starters, one of the things was I didn't was trying to rush through it. I felt like I was playing too long. Um, I didn't want more than two uh, junction boxes either. I don't know why. I just feel like having a huge array of junction boxes is just ugly and to me not really normal. I mean, I can understand there being a lot of electronics on the sub, but having an entire room of nothing but junction boxes, just a few. I mean, really, junction boxes this sizes would have multiple wires. I mean, I could be just being an idiot and there are just a ton of junction boxes. Anyway, that's not the point at the moment. Uh, there are quite a few things wrong with the ship. The first thing I realize is the the frame or the outside frame. It isn't a solid piece. So like you would just be able to like go through this, enemies would immediately go through, which isn't a big deal because really the outside armor is supposed to be directly connected to the water, so it like leaks through correctly when damaged. But it was really annoying. I kind of thought I liked the look a little bit of it being so flat edged, but it needed to be changed. And the wiring, like I said before, I just tried to quickly do it. It's just, I ran everything straight through and hit every wire, which was not ideal, but I didn't care because I wouldn't really be messing with wiring on the ship. And I realized waypoints were set up when I was finally going to try. And then when I got back here, I was just like, you know what? I'm done for the night. I don't need to have the sub ready immediately. I can do some touch ups and start from there. A quick explanation, right? But oh, it evolved. It evolved to such a great big deal, I would say. Um, for starters, I ripped out all of the electronics or the wiring, all of them. And everything that was like just extra wires gone, except for the door because I didn't want anyone to mess with this anyway. Which I have my opinion changed on that later. You'll see. Um, let's see. When I did start to do the rewiring, I ended up getting rid of these, and I quickly made an assembly here that was, let's see, one of these. Very simple. I thought it was like cool to have like a switch on the junction box, like everything would be turned off. But it doesn't turn off the junction box, just it sets the state of the relays under it. And I made this, which I saved these all together. I don't know why, even though I already saved the one. But they're evenly spaced, and I thought it'd be nice to could just quickly drop this or maybe an extra 6 on a new sub. They're smaller. I don't care. I made them smaller because I want to. Um, yeah, that's what I did. I added two more over here. I deleted a battery because I are two. I learned that relays are really, really bad at connecting to other relays. So you really can only do one relay to items or items relay to junction box. If you say have a relay that goes into another relay that goes into lights, it starts messing with the way the power flows through it, and the lights will start like flashing or not being able to stay on solidly. Uh, that's just an issue I found. I don't know what's causing it. I really only noticed it with the lights. I haven't noticed it with the machines because I think they're still getting the power they need. just not consistently. So everything was still working, but the lights clearly showed it wasn't, didn't like it. So I started running wires, and this time, since I was redoing it, if I had power, I would, uh, I made sure everything went up, and like the lights, like I sorted it. So, and I ran them through themselves so the wiring looked just way better. Um, Another thing I changed was, well, I could just keep talking about it. Let me go ahead and show you basically my next step from here after all the wiring was done. Now, it may not look like I'm hiding wires compared to how I did it before, because I'm not. Wires are actually organized, and I use these little wire holders to make them, blend in better. All the junction boxes, they go places, not just through the walls. I mean, not stretched around. Everything seems to be hooked up, but that was just dealing with the internals. That didn't really solve a lot of my issues. Just the wiring. The next thing I think I had to do was these outsides. I don't even know if, yeah. On the outsides, I tried fixing the part with things or clipping through. And I'm taking some of these with me that were, and this was my, hold on, let me just do this. No, not structures, just walls. You can see that I outlined the structure with these extra like bendy pieces to try to match the flat edges as much as possible. And I realized it wasn't a good solution. So the next thing I tried to do was work on the outside hull. And I did a little bit more tweaking on the inside, which you'll see right now. Looks quite a bit better. I do have inside holes inside the outsider, or the nose hole. Like these pieces, I didn't like the way that looked, but normally I was thinking, yeah, you wouldn't really see that in game, no big deal. Um, for the inside, you'll notice some things have changed. This is completely fixed and completely temperable. So everything is unlocked. At this point, there isn't a single hidden wire or component except for these doors, because I still consider these doors one like solid object. Um, like the whole things just work together. You can still like wire into the doors and like toggle them open and stuff. So other than the doors and hatches, everything is visible. And after that, I also started stacking. I didn't know this, but you can just, I mean, I knew this, I just didn't think about it. You can just stack the vents. So if I ever want one place to have more air, I just stack them. And you can see I put quite a few vents in there because people kept suffocating. And I learned more about that later. Um, my air ratio on the ship is completely way off. Um, like I have two up here for this gigantic room, which did not need it. I was thinking bigger rooms need more vents, smaller rooms did not. But that is not the case. I'll explain that more later, maybe when I'm testing the ship or something. So I'm not being too just on and on about changes. I can show you. I'm definitely going to be test piloting the final version of the ship very soon. I'm just wanting to show you all the things that have evolved. Now, when I was playing, this here was when I was actually playing online. Ever since I got the outside hole set up, and there have been some other suggestions by people that I absolutely just really wanted to do. Um, for starters, I was locking each like room. Security was locked. Medic was locked. Uh, Navigation was locked to the captain, that kind of thing. Turns out it's a bad idea. And these, I just had storage down here to, for people crafting. I call this the utility area. It turns out that these could actually be linked. Let me show links. With, like, let's say this cabinet right next to it. Boom, linked. And I want this cabinet to show inside. Now, whenever I look inside the deconstructor, I see everything on the left or in the cabinet next to it. And for the fabricator, everything that I can link over here, if there is iron in one of these chests or steel, and I tell this to make it, I don't have it in my inventory, it's not in the fabricator, it will pull it from these storage cabinets automatically and use them. So I got a bunch of that set up. Medical, I was trying to find a way to have this unlocked while keeping things secure. I didn't want to just have a bunch of secure cabinets, but I realized that was really the only thing to do. The way I saw it was maybe not always, you're not always going to have a medic on board, and people just have to take care of themselves. If there is a medic, he'll have 2 secure containers, and these ones will be open. He can choose what to move back and forth. And I don't see a problem with that, so I unlocked this. But I did change the design later. You'll see that. Oh, I also really thought these cabinets are just ugly. Not ugly, I mean, they look nice, but they don't stack next to each other very well. The most I can really do is like this, like dividing them by these one-offs at different depths, which doesn't look too bad, but I did find a even better solution for that, which I thought was very creative. You'll see that in a bit. I started adding just some extra art around because I was just feeling some places need touched up on. And let's see. I guess I might as well just jump to the final product. And there we go. This is what the ship looks like, and it is its final form. I'm not going to be messing with it anymore. I did change some of the backgrounds for some of the rooms. I wanted to mix up the colors a bit. I mean, it probably doesn't matter because you're only ever looking at one room at once, but I thought it would just be nicer to have different colored rooms. And like for starters, one thing I mentioned was I changed the look of the medic or medical room. I did link these fabricators. Every single thing that's linked, I let the players know by adding a label. And like these fabricator or these things are linked. Now, one thing to know about these is that these are not real chests or cabinets. They are decorative. You cannot mess with those cabinets wherever they are. They're somewhere around here. Cabinets. Is there really no cabinets? I mean, I know there is. Am I just blind? Oh, you know what? Here, I'll use this one as an example. You cannot, there is no inventory. I'm pressing open inventory like I would, other containers, but it just doesn't open. And I use this one here. And the way I got away with this is artwork is usually placed way in the back, so everything goes in front of it. So I would take a normal cabinet that would actually be used. I would change its size. I think I did 0.45 on these. Put it over the item or the container. Go to the back one. This is 840, so I make it just one less depth than what's in the back. 0.840. And because this is artwork, you can't click on it. But also because there is an item here that's interactable, in game, you can still see and click on it as an item. Because this is just like paper over it. you can click, or you can use things through the paper. So everything looks different. I use these, which were pretty nice because they're also smaller than the regular cabinets. So, oops. Uh, Let me quickly just throw that out front. I think I shrunk this just once on each one. And I kind of just did that. I think I went a little bit less because 3.9, 3.5. I probably went 3.5. No, I did more than 3.5, definitely. Actually, I can just find out. Uh, the large steel cabinet that's behind there is 3.75 or 0.375. I did notice that when I was playing, because I wasn't very good at the game, just making ships, I kept forgetting what things I couldn't just leave in the constructors and deconstructors. So I just added like a little poster here. I listed 4 minerals to make sure that you keep in watertight storage. Otherwise, they'll explode if there's ever a leak in that room. And considering this place here gets attacked a lot because it's right on the edge, it's very important to remember to keep them in watertight storage. Now, some things are pretty minor, changing the look. All these are now secure storage hidden behind there with one open storage. So that way people can run through. They don't have to go all the way up to cargo to run through. Because a lot of people are messing around here and they need to get the guns quickly. Captain's room I changed just a little bit. When I rechanged the nose, I found this other way to make these parts here, and I think it just looked way better. And the internal, I'm using actual walls now because this was flatter and it worked better. But I could also extend some of these rooms out, so I have a little bit more room in like the gardening room. Oh, usually trash cans only hold 3 items. Oh, when it isn't interactable, I simply make it a non-interactable item, so it basically just becomes artwork, and then I would still put another chest behind it. So I actually have a small container in there as just a small container. And my idea is this is where I'd put things to sell and be when each time I go in a station. Everything I just don't want to keep, I put there. And then when I arrive at a station, I go in the trash can, and I go up and get rid of it. Anything I'm not allowed or able to sell, I just drop in the station before undocking. Oh, the cameras. I loved how I set this up. This is just some, design stuff. Doesn't actually do anything other than just look like monitors, but there is a periscope floating here. That's can't be seen. It's invisible. And it's got wiring hooked up to this. Now this is basically a memory that's holding a count, which is, I think these are 300. Start at 300 for the Wi-Fi channels. And every single time something is triggered, which uses delay, one of them will switch the memory to +1 itself. It always just adds 1 to itself. And then the other delay, which happens like a 0.1 seconds after, will trigger the Wi-Fi channel to change. And the second memory is like a max point. So if it ever hits, if this memory is ever equal to 310, it sends out to reset this back at 300. So it's a loop. Every single time this like a button push, it goes 301, 302, and it keeps setting the Wi-Fi channel. Now the Wi-Fi channel has the periscope for periscope leading to it. So the trigger is in, I believe, the delays to change the memory, and the just one delay component. Really? Wait, is this even being used anymore? No, it's not. Wow, I'm wasting a component. Huh. So it would change the channel of the Wi-Fi component. This one in the captain's area, see the security here, cameras all throughout my ship in every single room. The one in the captain is just like the searchlights, but also a much easier like view, 360-degree view of the ship. They got one here, one up top, below, and in the back. So outside view, inside cameras, searchlights, a lot of view with cameras that I've been having fun with. I really like this whole counter Wi-Fi thing. There's a lot more I've been wanting to do with that. I also added this here, a button hooked up to a Wi-Fi, which is just for remote destinations if someone wants to hook up something or a lot of items at once. You could just technically, if you have a detonator, go down there and wire it up to a button. But I don't know, if you're going to like really blow up a lot of stuff, a whole wall, alien ruins, I don't know. I just thought the idea of having a remote detonator was cool, so I put one there. Um, that is about it. Oh, I also added this because I did learn that there's this thing called, I don't know, just some kind of ballast alien thing. Um, if I'm having a hard time or no one's at the helm, and maybe I'm just being an idiot, and people are down here trying to fight this ballast thing, I have this emergency thing here. When you click it, it just automatically drains the ballast. It just sets it to drain. And although I don't have one here just sitting there, that's going to be like a later, like if you're playing, you can go ahead and stick a flamethrower there or a plasma cutter or whatever's needed to fight it. You can just have one on hand. I don't want weapons pre-put placed anywhere that people can just grab them, except for security up here. Oh, and as far as materials go, there are basically none. All the stuff I gave these guys, I stripped out most of it. Well, I can't just open up the, like, just, no more full cabinets. The medicine, I think, is less. This one here, I know I had it full of resources. Just 4 bars to start off with. No more full batteries. All those are half now. That's everything. Oh, I also added a little tag here in this corner. OC, overclocked. So, let's go ahead and actually, you know, drive the thing. And that will end my sub creation like series. Then we'll be starting on the co-op part 1, where I'm going to be playing with Stephanie, who I believe is going to be named Pickle throughout it. I already did the recording with her, so there might be some changes that won't be shown in the video, but it really, the only thing I think I changed was air. Oxygen, I balanced that out because I realized that was an issue. And I also added this. This is just a, you know, item that connects to this air sensor and opens up this hatch. If someone is like, if maybe I don't think about it and we pick up more people to transport than the standard, which right now this here can definitely hold them, with just, I think, 2 vents. Yeah, just 2 vents, while 6 before was suffocating them. I can explain that while I'm sailing. But this is quite simple. I have this set to 95 and this set to 70. If it's ever greater than 95, it's going to tell this to shut off. And it does not send any other signal if it's false. So it's not going to be opening it if it's less than 95. It's just telling it above 95, close. And this one, if it ever hits down to 70, it tells it to open. And even though it goes above 70, the false output would still be nothing, not zero or closed. So it just, it gives them the ability to breathe this air out here. This room only has one vent. I changed the oxygen quite a bit. No more stacking vents every time I think that there's a room. 2 vents in here, although I don't think it's necessary. But I do want higher priority in these gunnery, captain's quarters, utilities, and the brig. Everywhere else is just 1 vent. R2. 2 in these, 1 everywhere else. No more stacking up a bunch, because it turns out that basically the oxygen generation of this, I just thought more vents means that it can pump more into that, but what it is it's equally shared. So if you have 2 vents, like let's say this is the standard 400 and you have 2 vents, both those vents are pumping out 200 oxygen each. And if you have 4 vents, they're all pumping out 100 oxygen each. So that's how that works. I just thought that if a room was 100%, the oxygen would be going somewhere else. And it makes a lot more sense as to why people were suffocating in different areas when I was stacking vents in some other area. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into a game. First, let me save my recent change. Save. Oh, yes. This wasn't mentioned. I called it the Borg Hild. The reason why it's called the Borg Hild is it's, I guess, Norse mythology. Borg is like fortification, and Hild is battle or war or fighting, something along that lines. So it's a fortified fighter. That's what the name I thought meant, and I liked it. It's a transport ship, so it doesn't really fit, but I liked it. So the ship's name is Borg Hild. Anyway, let's go ahead and finally jump into a game. And here we are. Okay. One of the things I've changed is usually you can only turn on and off the reactor, or turn the reactor off, but I made it toggleable. Oh, let me change my lighting. I know it makes it extra bright, but trust me, the game can get very dark at times, and I'd rather it be a little too bright over being a little too dark. As mentioned, you can see that it highlights a steel safe behind it, but it opens up just fine. Large steel cabinet. Oh, the cameras, right. This is me going through the cameras. Shows every part of the ship. Oops, did not mean to click on that. There we go. And just, you know, trains the ballast, pretty simple. Lights up red when it's on. You don't want to leave that on. Oh, the reactor is completely automated, which is like automatic control, except way more efficient. Normally, you'd be burning way more fuel than what you are normally. Someone driving? No, it's just fluctuating. But this can even run at low temperatures, saving you a lot of fuel, because temperature is what burns up your fuel. And as you can tell, it's way below what it believes it should be. So, let me go ahead and get driving. Ah, swarm. I'll have you... No. I'm gonna have you repair stuff, because I just don't want to. You... I'm gonna have you man the... Yeah, the top right gun. So I'm gonna switch this into manual now that everyone has their role. This is how you steer. It's basically two-dimensional. Up, down, left, and right. But there is momentum, so you can't just hit the brakes. Many people have ran into walls on accident trying this for the first time. This here is pretty simple. It's basically, you can see what's around you with sonar, and there's not much. So you just find the path and you go through it. Later in the game, you would have much more interactions, like there's more objects that you'd have to be paying attention to. Like you could see like major, what's the word I'm thinking of? The underwater currents. Maybe they're just called currents. I was thinking like there's some extra word for it, but yeah, like a lot of currents that you're fighting with. Oh, that's a... Wow, that's a big one. I'm gonna move in a direction so the gunner should be able to take that out. If the gunner's not an idiot. Come on. Shoot the ice fire. Are you not going to? Finally. Let's go see what he's doing. Oops. Ah, too dark to really see. I'm finding that those cameras are getting less and less important. There's really not a whole lot of visibility without lights. I'm actually wondering if I can have them be searchlights instead. Oh, I do have people, right? Well, firing at what? That one wasn't even in our way. The AI in this game, I swear. Oh, no. I guess maybe it just selects one at random. Oh no, I was gonna check cargo. Well, then I'm glad it selected monster. Oh, we are under attack, I believe. I was not paying attention, or I rammed into a ship. Okay, we got enemies on bottom. Okay. Bottom right. Oh. Okay, I need a diving suit too. This is not to plan. You focus on lakes right now. Okay, bottom right, bottom right. I guess we found the swarm. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Bottom left. Oh, this is top left. Wow. I usually don't see that many of these on the campaign mode. I wonder if that's because it's a harder difficulty. Or maybe because I just haven't gotten that far in the campaign. Oh man, there's quite a bit. Out of energy. I am going to repair the ship. I thought I was going to repair the ship, but it seems as though that was taken. There we go. I don't actually want to go in there. I saw what's in there and I'm scared. I'm going to continue trying to kill things with the guns. Oh, metal. Need medical assistant. I hope they didn't get in. There's a good chance they did, though. Come on, I need penetration ammo. Come on. Okay, I have no idea how the reactor's still holding up. This much water should be destroying it. Oh, I want... Okay, I think we're good to just start repairing things. No, we are not. Doing my best to repair now. Slowly bleeding. That room's good. That room's good. Man, the water pressure. Dang it. I'm going to fail this. Oh yeah, the reactor's broke. Wait, what's still attacking me? Oh, you are. Okay, I don't think that's all of them, but I think we can get the ship repaired at least. Oh, I'm running out of oxygen. Okay, I really need to get the pumps online. It's going to be my priority at the moment. Correction. Oxygen is going to be my priority at the moment. Swapping the suits there. Gonna see if I can get power up. If I can get the pumps working again, we can patch everything up and everything will be fine. I'm so glad I didn't get shocked. The captain usually doesn't start with very good electrical... Like you can see, I lack good engineering for that. But this should get pumps working. I have no idea which one the pumps are. Have any of the other ones died? Wow, my frame rate is not doing too well. I recently downgraded my computer. I used to have a 1080 Ti with a 3950X. That is no longer the case. I now have a 1070 Ti with a 1700X. There's reasons for that. I don't really want to get too much into that, but hopefully well, I thought that was already repaired. Why did that just kick back in? Huh. Oh, that's right. These ones are... The reactor goes to these junction boxes first. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna head back to guns. See what I can take on. Bottom left. I need a wrench. I did not grab a wrench. Can't get to the tank near ballast. You're standing on it. Alright, well, there's still something down there, so I gotta grab a wrench. I'm gonna have to repair the gun. Where is in here? Gonna have to repair these too, otherwise the guns can't fire. I want you to switch to guns bottom left. Because that's the one I just repaired. I think things are getting a little bit better. I still hear them out there. Oh, I wonder if the leak they're talking about is in the brig. Oof. Okay, that was something big. This is not go. Ow. Well, good job for taking that out. Is that like a hammerhead? This is... I gotta take a look outside. Oh. Okay then. Did not know there were hammerheads here. Did not know there were 3 hammerheads here. Okay, I'm going to just keep working on repairing. I'm going to tell you get on guns. That's what you were supposed to do. As much as I like the bots, I don't think they know how to prioritize what needs to be repaired to keep fighting. I mean, as much as I like the bots to repair while I do the fighting. Come on. Let's repair. Where is the other guy? Why is he not here? Is he unconscious? Wait. Oh, I gotta fix that. Okay, I guess the sub is definitely not ready. That, okay, I don't have to worry about oxygen right now. We all got suits. I really need to get into the engine room. Ow, stop that. Oof. This was not in my plans for today. Okay, if I got sucked in because of water pressure, that means that the room didn't have any leaks. That's what I was thinking. Alright. Alright. Gotta get the reactor back up. I wonder if that guy ever found the guns. I feel like there was an issue with the waypoints too, again. Come on. I'm gonna have to change oxygen soon. Alright. Come on. I did not know this was gonna be this hard. Come on, cancel. I need oxygen. I'm gonna die. I feel like I got lucky there. Alright. Gonna not do full repairs. I'm just gonna 1/3 everything, just to make sure everything's working. For some reason, I'm not hearing gunfire. They should be firing guns now. Okay, I heard some guns. Hold on. So there's a leak in this room. I did not plan on such an action-filled adventure. Okay. I'm gonna prepare oxygen. Because I just believe that some people... Wow. Okay, I think the oxygen's going to be coming back. I'm going to leave the cargo room alone. But really, no water's flowing through this. Wow, that really freaked things out. Yep, I know, you're all broken. Is everything dead now? I think we might be good. You get back on leaks and repairs. You know what? You too. Leaks. And repairs. Prioritize leaks. So, I'm going to double check my AI pathing, and I'm going to fix that one part where there's no water going through. The holes are screwed up, or gaps are screwed up. Full breach in the airlock. Shouldn't be your top priority. Over this, let me see if I can steer us out a bit. I just want to maintain position a little bit up. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I still... Okay, that must have been killed over here, fell in. Not sure why that's hanging out inside the rock. I think something keeps damaging up top, so we are not done fighting. Come on, I can make it through. I'm gonna lock these open. That way water can drain into the ballast tank. Need new oxygen. Oops. Something is damaging us though. Can't find tools. Oh. Okay, where are you? That's all the leaks. That's good. There. Hi. Oops. Don't care about cameras. I hear things being repaired. Oops, I accidentally grabbed a suit. We do have oxygen, that's good. I guess I took a gamble on taking that suit off. We are out of power, so I'm going to need a suit again. Give me that suit. Alright. Prioritizing this room again. This one specifically. Oops. Okay, there we go. Now it's going to start happening where I'm getting shocked over and over again. Nope. Guess I'm just lucky that time. Sometimes when I notice I get shocked, it's like I get up, I get shocked again. I get up, I get shocked again. I just can't repair anything. Alright. How are you doing? Yeah, repair all the things. I think I'm going to take a quick trip to medical. Well, let me grab one of these. I think I'm running a bit slower. Is it because I'm hurt? Okay, I want all of this, all of this, all of this. Let me go ahead and put this back. I'm going to take this suit. Start putting some things away. So many suits. All of them getting used. Okay. I'm going to heal this guy. He just needs some morphine. Yeah, you're good. You also just need some morphine. Oh, that's me. You. No, the one that's about to die. You. Stop moving. I said stop moving. Okay. You. Really, you just need morphine. A lot of it. Wish I had some fentanyl. You're not hurting because of blood loss, so you're not bleeding. You know, I don't care if you are, what is it, addicted. Okay. You're not perfect, but you cleared up a lot. Everything got wrecked. Yeah, you fix that. Okay. Just in case Havoc breaks loose again, I am going to... I don't need these. The other guy already has them. More shotgun. Okay, we're 461 meters from our destination. Let's go ahead and dock and call this nightmare finished. So that was a huge swarm. I know at least 3 hammerheads. One of them wanted those gold hammerheads. I don't know what exactly the difference is. Oh, top right guns, top right guns. Oh, they must have reloaded at some point. You're dead too, right? Okay. Oh, no, something's still alive. Let's zap the hole. Which, my electrical discharge does the whole ship, but it drains my capacitor completely. Oh, no, that's right. I timed it, so it doesn't last as long. So it doesn't hurt much, but at least it gets the zapping effect. Doesn't sound like it works too well. Oh no, I just don't feel... Oh, wow. Okay, that thing's coming through the wall. I got a plan. Here, some plasma cutters. Also wouldn't mind just ditching that. I don't have to worry about cleanup. This is just a one-off. Don't worry about leaks. I'm gonna come and get you. Oh, let me, come on. I know you're just on the other side of that wall. Is that you? Right there? I think I barely see him in there. How did he get in there? Oh, there he is. Okay, he's in, but in a different spot than I originally thought. No, he's not. Where'd he go? That's not good. I'm going through all this trouble just to get one guy. Wow, am I just sliding on an icicle? Or an ice fire? Well, I think we got him enough. Let's go ahead and patch up. I should have just docked. I just didn't... Felt like it'd be wrong to dock without killing that thing first. Oh. I think they got him. I heard gunfire. It is getting really loud with all this water. I hope my voice isn't being drowned out. I also hope I'm not speaking incredibly loud because of how loud it is. Alright. I just wanted to kill one thing in the wall and I ruined everything. Hold on, I think I saw one of my guys possibly dying. No, okay, he must have just got zapped and fell over. I don't remember unlocking that. Oh, that bastard's still out front. I don't see him. He's in the hole. Oh, there he is. You know what? New plan. Yeah, just stay right there. I'm gonna take that, actually. Not bringing the shotgun. Don't need any of this. Alright. Go ahead and grab this so I can run away if need be. Okay, bastard. You stop hurting my ship. Really? Alright, I am bleeding. I'm going to use bandage on that. And there I have some blood loss. I guess not much. Okay. Oh, I should have repaired when I was out there. My ship is just wrecked. This might be one of the times where I actually pay the mechanic just to fix everything. Just to have it get over with. Okay. They're all dead now. I do have one leak in the ballast. I can take care of that. Can't get the leak near ballast. Okay. Oh, but he could get there. Okay, I'm definitely going to double check. Oh, guns top right. Oh, good. Screw it, I'm just going to dock. I'm gonna dock. Figure out why this hole isn't leaking into the gap. And then figure out the problem with pathing. Why they're saying they can't figure out where things are. I'll do that off camera. My goal right now is just to dock to this station right now. Come on. Come on, little to the right, little to the right. Man, I am very bad at this. There we go. Hey, we earned 3,500. That did not go as planned at all. But I think a good place to stop the video. So go ahead and join me next time where me and my girlfriend play co-op together on a campaign. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.